Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here with another layout using the Scraptastic kit. This is actually the last layout using this kit. So it's the 26th layout. It took me 49 minutes to complete, and basically all I have is strips of pattern papers left. So I'm going to use a strip of blue and cream pattern papers, and then I'm going to use that cardstock as the background, and this also came in the kit. And then it's sort of a shiny, shimmery aqua, and it's really pretty. I really like it. So I'm going to use that in the kit. So another thing I tried to do was use a little bit more of the cardstock that came in the kit, and I'm just going to cut it down. I think it was probably about 10 by 10, and then instead of putting it right dab in the middle, I kind of tucked it right to the side of the cardstock, and I'm going to build everything there. So that little strip of pattern paper, that was really the only pattern paper that coordinated with this layout, so I'm going to use that. And then there was another pattern paper that was the red punchinella on the back side, while on the other side it was just a whole sheet of strips of you could put name, phone number, address. And what I ended up doing with those was I just cut them down to the size of specific colors. So I use them in the red, in the black, and now in the aqua, and I use them like that, just sort of little places to start my layering for my embellishments. So this time is going to be no different. I'm going to use them for the base for my embellishment clusters, and I'm having issues with my ATG gun, and it's this batch of ATG refills. I'm really having a lot of problems, and there was like, I don't know, 10 of us that went in on a whole bunch of them, and all 10 people are having issues with it. So I'd say it was the batch. So I don't know, I think they've decided that from now on they're going to get it's a little bit more. I think it's like 70 cents more a roll, but it's for the white stuff. And so I think I'm going to go in on that too, because I'm getting a little frustrated with my ATG gun always bunching up. So again, the purpose of these last few layouts was to get rid of embellishments. So this one was no different. I sat down and I took everything that was in the aqua and I put it together. And there was one little die cut from the Scraptastic kit that said heart and soul, so I'm going to use that. And again, just going through, grabbing every die cut possible. So the next video that you'll see after this one will be the Killer Kit video. And to tell you the truth, I don't even remember exactly what was left, because I did, and I'm glad I did the Killer Kit video, I think it was early July, like maybe July 7th to 10th. We left on July 10th on vacation, and it was done by then. So I'm glad I did, because here we are August 18th today, and there would be no way that, to get that done now would be almost impossible. So I think I'm just messing around with my computer, because what I do is I usually watch movies TV shows while I'm scrapping. And right now I'm still, I wouldn't say in the middle, I'm at the end of watching 24. I'm on season 8, so about more than halfway through. And so really enjoying that while I'm scrapping. Now, I took out my Claudine Helmuth paint, and it's in white. And I want to use the alphas that came in the kit. And they're sort of an aqua with a grid, but they would not have shown up on this layout if I would have left it in, if I would have laid it on the layout the way it was. So what I decided to do was just water down the paint, and then I'm going to use it as a wash on the layout. And I'm going to, now I'm just testing it there, because I know that is going to be under that piece of cardstock. So that's why I did it there, because I know, Well, actually, it was on the back side. And I knew that, I mean, nobody looks at the back side. There's another layout kind of facing that. So I tried it there to see if it would make the letters pop out or pop off the page, and it does. So I'm going to color wash it, and then I'm going to stick down the letters. And while I'm doing that, I have to tell you, I did it again. I deleted videos, and this time it was worse. I uploaded it to iMovie. I did the voiceover. I thought I had uploaded it to YouTube, so I deleted my video. And of course, once I listen to the video, once it's processed and with the voiceover, I delete all the videos on my computer, because like last night my computer was down to 5 gigs. That was it. I mean, that's barely enough to make it run. So, but I think I found one video of that layout that's about 5 minutes. So I think what I'll do is I'll just upload it and then just kind of talk about what I did on the layout, and not even slow it down. I'll just mute it and just kind of talk about what I did. So at least I can talk about what I had done on that layout. So now I took out some ribbon from Stampin' Up, and I love that ribbon. And I'm putting some score tape in behind, because I find that's the best way to glue down ribbon, is to use some score tape. For me, I find that is the best way to hold down, to glue down some ribbons on my layout. I've tried just putting down ATG and it always pulls away, but score tape is like mega strong and it doesn't move. And it only takes a few seconds to lay it out. And I think score tape you can find. No, I don't think. I know you can find score tape at Simon Says Stamp, and it comes in a variety of sizes. You can get 1/8, 1/4 of an inch, 1/2 inch, 2 inch, 5 inches, or I had the 6 inches. I have the 2 inches, and those I use for mini books. I haven't done mini books in a long time, but I used to do them all the time. And I went through a period where I did mini books for about 1.5 years until my son said, "Mommy, can you do like what you used to do, the pages and stuff?" And I just thought it was so cute that he noticed, and so I started doing layouts again. And then for me, I'm an all or nothing kind of person, and I'm like that with everything. So now I'm doing all layouts, and partially too, it's because we don't have the room in this house to keep a lot of things like that. We don't have the space for mini books. So what I did was I took my pen and I outlined all the letters so that it would pop off the page, and then I had matted my photo on a white cardstock and kind of extended it, and I want to do my journaling there. So what I decided to do, I just took a ruler and again a journaling pen, and I just did some lines so that I could journal somewhat straight and not all wonky. And now I'm going through my perler beads, my stash of perler beads, and I'm going to take out some white ones and some teal ones. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go at Michael's and I'm going to get containers with, little dividers, and I'm going to divide them all up. Not that I mind picking them all out, but I like stuff like that to be organized, not all messed up. So now I'm going through my giant pony beads and grabbing a few, and then there was a few of them that I had melted together so it looks like splashes of water. And where this picture is by the water, it's a place out here. It's about 40 minutes from where I live now. It's called Hopewell Rocks. And when the tide goes out, you can actually, like where we're walking right now, that is usually like full of water. And then when the tide is out, they open it and you can go walk down by the rocks. And it's really beautiful. And then they have a specific time that everybody has to get off because, the water comes back in. And so where, it has to do with water and everything. And I'm kind of a nervous person, so I kept watching, the water. Is it coming? I don't want to be there when the water comes in because it does come in quite high. And so that's where I wanted those pony beads that had stuck together to kind of, kind of represent that I was kind of freaking out about the water coming back in, and kept looking at my watch and making sure, that we were going to leave before the water came up. And now I'm putting the year because this was in 2004. My young guy was so little. He was 5 years old. He was just a little guy. And so it's kind of funny. And my second daughter was 11. So it's kind of fun to go back and do some layouts that are a little old, the pictures are a little older and you can see your kids when they were younger. I'm sorry if my voice is kind of raspy. Sorry. I haven't been feeling good all week, and now today the sore throat is beginning and I go back to work tomorrow. I had 7 days off or 8 days off, and I thought, I have all these plans. I want to do this and that. And I ended up doing nothing. I was sick the whole time. And probably because I worked 9 out of 11 days. So it was like 108 hours. I think it was a little bit more because I ended up having to go in an hour or a couple times an hour early because of some stuff that was going on at work. And actually I had training too, so it's probably more than that. I probably worked 115 hours in 9 days, so totally zonked out. And I just felt sick the whole time I was off. So now I'm going back to work tomorrow and I got nothing done. But anyway, I took a paintbrush and I outlined the whole layout with the leftover of that paint. And so happy this is the last layout using the Make It. Got 26 layouts, so be looking for the Killer Kit video for this kit. And then I've already uploaded 5 pages for the July kit, but I'm going to jump in the July kit because I had to finish it before I do the June kit. So that's it. The page is done. So thanks for watching. Bye.